All right. All right. Looks like we're live. Looks like we're live. Let me know if we got good sound and audio. Welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel. Glad you guys are bumping in. Sorry, YouTube has changed their whole settings, and I had to figure it out. So anyway, welcome to the channel. We're going to look at Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, XRP. We'll look at those on the front end. I'll probably look at Link as well, and just do a crypto analysis of the entire market, and then go from there. Take chart requests after that, guys. So welcome. I'm glad you made it by. Someone pop in to the chat. Let me know there's good audio and video, please. What's up, Kimo Sabi? How's it going, man? High five to you too. Uh, Remind me, just let me know about audio and video, please. I'm gonna find you guys on my phone here. Audio and video good. All right, sounds good. All right, very good. Well, there's 7 of you here, and I'm sure others are going to come on in. What's up, Campbell Breed? How's it going? Elimino. What's up? Hey, Johnny 20. How's it going, man? And Luke, I think I mentioned you, but welcome. You guys ready to jump into the charts to see what's going on? Let's see. There we go. I got that hooked up. Good deal. There we go. What's up, R. coli? At least it's not E. coli. How's it going? Hey, Nick. Thanks for being so friendly, guys, and chiming in. I'm glad you made it. I'm just going to jump right into the analysis and see what other people have to as they come in. We'll just greet them as well, and we'll just jump in so we're not lagging too much. Okay? So don't forget, none of this is financial advice. Never intended to be that. Just showing you guys the Elliott Wave perspective of the market, among other things. Right? Among other things. All right. Well, looking at Bitcoin here, guys. I want to be cautious I'm very bullish. Let me just say that I'm very bullish. I've got the FOMO like everybody else. Not really, not FOMO, but I don't want to miss. I don't want to miss a long, right? But I also want to get in a long when it's appropriate, when it's time, right? So some of the things. Let me just highlight some of the things I'm seeing so you guys understand what we're looking at here. First off, we have an exaggerated move here on the RSI, which we call exaggerated divergence. When prices moving to the upside with higher lows, I should say, but the RSI is making even lows. In other words, the level of the RSI right down here on the 2-hour chart in particular is called exaggerated bullish divergence. In other words, it's bullish right now. That is bullish divergence. However, the latest divergence that we have right here is we have an upward movement, a higher high in price, while we have a lower high in RSI. Means that is bearish divergence. So again, that kind of corresponds here with the continued upward movement here, and the prediction that we possibly still have a leg down to go. That's kind of what I'm looking for. That's what the video today, if you watch today's morning video, that's what you basically saw me talking about. I'm looking for a downward leg, and I don't want to hold my breath too much about that. I want to make sure that we're going to get it. But something that's of concern to me is that I don't see any impulse in this wave. It's not impulse. In fact, if you look at it, it looks very bear flaggish. Just for you pattern guys. Okay, it looks like it's bear flag, but that doesn't mean it's going to be bear flag and down forever. Okay, it just means that the way I'm looking at it, in order to finish this structure out, we need a leg to the downside. We need some kind of a corrective wave down so that we get this wave and then we go up. Okay, I want to see that pattern develop. Now let me remind you of what I showed you today in the video already. Those of you who didn't see it, this will be helpful to you. You'll see that here we had a straight down a straight down move, okay, that stops, right? It doesn't continue, it doesn't consolidate, and then we get more down. It just stops. It consolidates, and then price starts to eat it up. It actually eats the entire move up, which is, Bitcoin is notorious for doing that. I mean, look at this one. This one right here, okay, price ate most of that up again. This is straight down. Price was eaten up again. So Bitcoin seems to be quite notorious for a very quick down move, and then price gets eaten up again by the bulls. So that's pretty normal. I mean, shoot, you can see it here on the macro here. Very strong down move, and then just price is just. It's not just like a pump. It's not just like a impulse wave though. It's just like a steady pump that almost looks corrective as it's going, right? I have some sideways movement and then continuation. That's basically what that did right there. And so, guys, that's what we're getting here, guys. We had a corrective move down, getting kind of a steady, almost corrective looking pump here. Looking for just a bit of a pullback, probably. Okay, and then up we go. It's probably not going to make a lower low than this low. It's probably going to be less than that. But what to make of the structure? It's hard to tell, really, guys. It's very three wave-ish all the way around. Very three wave-ish. It doesn't really have any structure, in my opinion. It doesn't have a lot of structure to make sense of, much as this area didn't have a whole lot of structure to make sense of. And so again, I'm bullish. That's my bias. And I'm a bear, guys. I tend to be a bear, right? But when the charts are saying bull, I'm going to say bull with them. I'm not going to miss out on that just because I have a bias to the downside. I try not to have a bias any way I look at it, unless the chart forms that bias for me. The way I'm looking at the chart forms that bias. So anyway, with that being said, down move. Okay, prices. That whole move was eaten up by price. Okay, I'm expecting at some level here, at some point, we could come up here and retest again, test the top here. We could overtake it, but what I'm expecting is some kind of a corrective wave to the downside before we have our move to the upside again. That's my expectation. The market doesn't move based on my expectation, guys. I say that all the time. That I could be wrong on that idea. So we'll have to wait and see. Okay. I do. This right here is hard to make sense of. As far as it always is. It always is hard to make sense of that first move off the bottom, because you get a rebound, you get a three wave, and we got this little dumpy thing here. What is that? So we got an impulse. Is that a running flat impulse? So is this a 1, 2, 1, 2? The problem I have with that is that the next move off of that was three waves, right? So if this is a 1, 2, and that's a 1, 2, and that's very bullish, and we go up from here without that down move that I just mentioned, the problem I have here is this move right. Come on. The difficulty from a structure standpoint is that move right there. Okay, let's zoom in on the 15-minute chart. Look at it just for a second. This move right here is a three-wave move, far as I can tell. When you measure it, I mean, shoot, we came up to the 786. Didn't even get to the one-to-one extension. So how do we interpret that? The only way to interpret that bullishly is to say that we have some kind of a 1, 2 down in here. This is 3, that's 4, and we get an extended fifth wave. It's a possibility that I'm willing to listen to, okay? But I don't like it. It's three wave-ish nonetheless. Then we got this three wave move here with this impulse there. So it looks like a 3, and then a 5, and then we had this move take out that low. Okay, so to call this a 1, 2, and then a 1, 2 again, no, because that took out the low. So really, to be honest with you, this structure right here, this entire structure right there, pretty difficult to interpret. Okay, it's corrective. It's three waves, right? And so it's not moving. Price isn't moving up impulsively. It's moving up correctively. So that tells me that we have some more downside to go. It would seem, right? And so it's possible that this is the beginning of that downside. We had price eat it up, and then we're going to make our way down a little bit. And I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just saying it's possible. I'm just looking for, as a trader, just from a structure standpoint, I'm looking for a move to the downside. Now, I can't say that we're not going to make another high over here. So if I draw my line, if I just draw a line off this high over here, just to kind of have a frame of reference where that high is, we could come up here and bust this line and even take that out. We could totally take that out, and then go down. Okay, so we got to be careful here. For me right now, there's no clear bull entry. One might say, well, if we break the high, no, not necessarily. Even if we break this high, it doesn't mean anything. Let me just show you some places where we had a down move and we broke the high and went down. I mean, look at this. We went down. We had this three-wave move. This broke the high right here, and then we had this down corrective wave. Okay, so just because we come up and break the top of this thing, that doesn't mean we're bullish yet. It could mean we're going up. It just means it doesn't mean we're bullish yet. It doesn't mean we're breaking out and going to the moon. Most likely, guys, there's going to be a fake out, then a pullback, and then we'll get a continuation wave to the upside. So that's the way Bitcoin likes to play it for the most part, in my experience watching Bitcoin work. I'm having a really hard time interpreting this wave. Very, very difficult time interpreting it. Best I can see, I was doing okay until this wave right here, and that wave got me. So it was looking, fairly three-wave-ish there, three-wave-ish there, and then this was looking good for another three-wave up. So I mean, it was looking fairly okay. That puts us at 12.7. I don't like that. Another way I was interpreting it is this way right here. This move, all that move, and then this move, and now we're going down. So this leg kind of goes with this leg here, with a connecting wave in the middle right here, and now we go down from here to get that wave I was talking about, and that would go like this. And that's still a working hypothesis. I'm still waiting to see if this is going to play out. So if this plays out to the downside, that'd be great. I'd like to see those downside targets hit first. That would be very, very nice. But I can't guarantee it. Can't say that we're going to get those downside targets. What I do know is that we really, from a structure standpoint, it makes more sense for us to get this down corrective leg before we get any kind of higher highs, or significant higher highs. Let me say it that way. Okay. So anyway, yeah. Whether we come up here, break that high, and come down, I don't know. Whether we come down from here, I don't know. But I'm expecting that wave first, and I'll be looking for three waves for that to come down, measuring correctively. I'll be looking for hidden bull divergence. I'll look for my golden indicator, basically. I want to see three waves. I want to see corrective measurements, and I want to see hidden bull divergence on a larger time frame. When I say larger time frame, I mean 1 hour, 1 hour chart, 30-minute chart, 2 hour chart, not the 5-minute chart, not those smaller waves, but on this larger wave set here. Once we get that, then I'll have confidence to take a long. So I'm not quite ready to take a long yet in Bitcoin personally. If I miss if it breaks out from here and it starts going up, and I'm wrong, then I miss some of it, and I'll just look for the first pullback, and then I'll jump in, and we'll see where it goes. But that's my take on this market for now. The way I'm looking at it, I'm going to wait for confirmation there. Okay? All right, I've been ignoring the chat. Let me just take a peek here. Hey, what's up, Hector Salazar? Welcome from Sydney, buddy. Hey Rob, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for the T-shirt compliment. Appreciate it. Um, buy Litecoin. Okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't say that, but okay. Um, all right, all right. Let's look at Ethereum quick. Sorry, guys. All right, I got to keep hydrated. Oh, not that one. There we go. Let's look at there. Good. Ethereum. See what that's doing here. Ethereum's a little harder, guys. A little harder. Don't know what to make of it yet, to be honest with you. Um, for me, it needed to come down from here. But when they take it up, see this wave, I was expecting this to start working its way down, and it didn't. The fact that it did this makes it a little confusing and harder to interpret. Okay, um, harder to see what's going on at the beginning here of this correction. Looks like maybe it's a leading diagonal. The only problem with this being a leading diagonal is that the third wave looks to be the shortest wave in that scenario. If this is a if that's the leading, so if, it just depends on how we count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that, or do we move three over here, right there, and then make this 5? I'm not sure if that's a leading diagonal or not. Number one, it's a difficult structure. Okay, it appears corrective, looks corrective in nature. Um, then we got this pullback, a push, and a pullback. It looks like a three-wave move, basically. It just doesn't measure very well for a three-wave move. I measured the 1618. I mean, it's okay. I just don't like the look of it. It's just strange. But there's a WXY right there. And then after that, what have we gotten here? It looks like this is some kind of a diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe. Um, it certainly doesn't measure impulsively. So if it's impulsive, it needs to be counted as a diagonal. If it's not impulsive, it's a corrective wave ABC or WXY. But yeah, it looks 5-wave-ish for sure. It just doesn't measure great. So it measures more like a diagonal does. Okay. Um, and then we had this ugly wave to follow. Just a bunch of crap right in here. This is just crappy structure. Looks like price was heading down and somebody came in and just made sure it didn't. We got a three-wave move to the upside there. I mean, to me, this needed to do this before this. But what it's done is we got this wave here. And it's made it confusing to me. So how to interpret it? I mean, 1, 2, or AB, or WX. And now we're looking for Y. If XRP comes up and breaks this high, guys, it's looking pretty bullish, especially if it breaks this high. It itself is looking pretty bullish. It's not looking super corrective. It would make me want to say that this was a oh come on. This was a 1 wave followed by a 2 wave. That's a 1 and a 2 of the next wave set. and then we got a little 1-2 of the next wave, and we need to come on up, and we need to get a big old giant candle here, giant breakout kind of candle here pretty soon, if that's what we're gonna get. So get kind of a we're ready. We're at that stage where it's about to pump up a big candle here in Ethereum if it's bullish. Okay, if it's bullish and if it's gonna pump up. So anyway, that's the way that chart's looking to me. It's looking bullish. It just is. It just did not, for my liking, come down enough. It didn't come down in the way I wanted to see it come down. And I'm not here to say what the market has to do, what it can and can't do. I'm just telling you what it's doing and what it appears to be. If it was bearish, um, man, it needs to come down now. It needs to turn over and come on down. But it's at that stage where it's going to go either up or down, and it's looking up to me from a structure standpoint. It's looking up, even though I don't like this structure. That structure is very cryptic and difficult to understand. So anyway, all right. Hold on 1 second, guys. Sorry, guys. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Had to get my kids on some water, a water trip for us. All right, let's take a peek at XRP since we're getting people are scared it's mooning right now. Guys, just guys, how do I say it? Chill out on. I mean, yeah, I mean you got a big candle here. It's nice, but let me just show you a big candle right here, right here. Boom. We got a big candle, and then it just tanked from there. In fact, this one denied our upward targets right there. It denied us the one-to-one extension, which made it pretty tough. We were waiting for it. Okay, so now we got to move to the upside here, and then down. One-to-one extension has been passed. Looks like the 127 might be in play here. Let's see here on this wave right there. We're bouncing on the 127 extension here right now of this particular wave there. So, we'll have to wait and see. If we get past this 1618, especially this 1618 up here, it's going to look a little bit more bullish. Okay, it's going to be a little bit more bullish if we get up here to the 0.3179 range. So if we get up here with XRP to that range, then we're going to look a bit more bullish. But for now, when you see these big moves, you don't stress too much, guys. Don't stress too much. Um, there's time. Thanks. You put some ice in it. Thanks. Um, Appreciate it. Okay, so we're bouncing on corrective fibs right now, and so if we don't get any more follow through, guys, we're going to be heading down again. That's a three-wave move, and so basically we got what we need to see to get out of this three-wavery. We got a three-wave move there, got a three-wave move here. We need to see a three-wave move down, come down here, and then we go up, right? So that's what I'd like to see. That's ideal for wave structure, for signals to get in. That's ideal. If it goes up from here, then this was certainly the dumpiest wave I've ever seen. Um, I mean, it's kind of not the dumpiest wave, but it's fairly dumpy. Not as deep as you'd like to see it go, especially considering how far down it went. I did hit the one-to-one. It came up three-wave pullback. So this would have to be a 1-2-1-2. Did you do that? Did you just get me wet? My wife just sprayed me with water. Then my daughter took the hose from the kitchen. The whatever. All right, they're having fun with me. All right. So yeah. Hold on one second. So yeah. XRP up or down from here. Just depends on these fibs. Getting kind of a little bit of a rejection here, but not much here. We'll have to wait and see. Sometimes the rejection takes several hours for that rejection to take root there. But this is a possible 1-2-1-2 right here, and then But if that's a 1-2-1-2, we really need to see price um, get up here to the point 0.3146. Okay, price gets up here to 0.3146 and busts it. I'm going to be a lot more bullish. Okay, and I'll probably go ahead and trade that to the upside. So that'd be where I'd want to probably take a trade from this standpoint on a pullback. Maybe a small time frame pullback past 0.3146 if there's time, if the wave allows you to do it. Um, can't say that it will or won't, but certainly that's where I'd want to see a trade. Other than that, we're at corrective fibs right now, and we could just go back right on back down. Um, After that three wave move. Okay, so you can kind of see right here how the fibs are lining up, together here. So this area right here are corrective fibs. Okay. The one-to-one extension, for those of you that don't know, when I say corrective fibs, what am I saying? When we measure the first wave and compare it to the next wave up, um, corrective levels are the one-to-one extension and the 127 extension. If price gets beyond that, then we're looking at more impulsive, like price is heading that direction impulsively. But I'm not convinced of that. In fact, I'm probably more inclined to short this region than I am to go long this region. So anyway, in fact, for my trading style, this is a perfect short entry right now because the stop is just right up here at the 0.3146. So the stop isn't that far away from my entry, and I like that. I want to see entry points for me where price where the stop isn't very far away from where the price sits at the time. So that's the way I would be thinking about that wave. We are in the over bought region here, but we're just in it. Let's look on the 2-hour chart. See, yeah, we got plenty of room on the 2-hour chart, and I don't see any. There is we don't have any. Technically, we do have hidden bearish divergence here, but it's not compelling to me. It's not the type of divergence that compels me to say, hey, we're going to get a move to the downside. It just doesn't have that look to me. Okay. All right. What's up, Tuna Melt? How's it going? Glad you made it, Brentley. ETH and BTC break up would be a daily candle close above 12K. Uh, Better to enter long. LTC at the beginning of a three push reversal. Well, let's check it out. I haven't looked at LTC yet, so let's check it out. EU's looking good. Get a little bit of a pullback, guys. If you're trading EU, it's going down for a while, guys. It's going to be going down for a while. It's going to be trending down. So when you get pullbacks like this, good entry points, especially when you get hidden bearish divergence. The 10-15 minute chart, something like that. Okay. All right. Let's look at your CAD is one I was looking at too. Look at Litecoin here. Two-hour chart here. Interesting wave structure. Stinking market makers, man. Oh, excuse me. What I like to do is I like to look back at when we had other dumps and see what price, how the price structure like to move. Okay, for instance, we had this dump here. We had a push, pull back, and a push. Okay, we had this dump here, push, pull back, push, and then it came down again. So what I find interesting is that had this dump, had a push, a pull back, push, had a dump again, push, pull back, push. Could looks like it's ready for another pullback again. In fact, this wave looks incomplete. 53 maybe. I'd like to see it come down here and give me a three wave structure. Okay, if that's some kind of a leading diagonal or something like that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe, um, leading diagonal, three wave pullback. Okay, doesn't break the low, then we go on our way. Okay, um, that's a possible LTC scenario. What else we got here? Does anything look bullish to me? Excuse me. Um, Excuse me. Only way this is bullish, guys, is this is again a leading diagonal. It's an ugly structure, but could be three-way pullback, and then we've got 1, 2, 1, 2 again, and then we're heading up. So that would have to be a 1, 2, 1, 2 for it to be bullish. I'd like to see it get up here to 60.18 to finish a three-wave move. This is what I'd like to see. This would be ideal, like that, and then we get a three-wave move down, or we get a five-wave move down. Actually, get a five-wave, kind of a quick hit to the downside, pretty fast, and so that would give us a boom, boom, boom. So we got some kind of a leading structure here, a leading diagonal structure there, three-wave pullback, and then we are on our way for the fifth wave. So if that happens, and I like that scenario, where would the pullback come to? Perfect. Bring us down here to $54. That would be my target. $55.31 to $54. That would be my target for the downside. And then up we go. So I'd like to see all of them give me this wave to the downside, okay? That's what I'd like to see on all of them. Let me get this down wave. Let me get that down wave. little bit more up, then 3 waves down, and then off we go. Yeah, a little bit more up is all we can have. Then we get a down wave. 3, 3, 3, and then up we go. That would be an ideal setup for me for a long. That's the way I read the market, man. That's the way I'm looking at it. That's the way I'd like. That's what I'd like to see for me to have an ideal entry to the market. We'll see if we get it. What in the world? All right, guys. Any questions about what I'm thinking here? So I'm still looking for all of them to make that wave to the downside. So and we're kind of poised to do it. We're kind of in the region on all of these to kind of make a move to the downside. So let me take a peek at Link here. Link's a little different, but let me take a peek at Link and see what Link looks like. Because everybody likes Link. Everybody wants a little Link here. This looks like a fourth wave to me, and this is an extended fifth. Yeah, we're waiting on a fifth wave to the upside, I think. Link has clear um, hidden bullish divergence, um, but it might be some more downside first. I'd say this gap right here might be a good place for Link to come down to. So I'd like to see Link finish that three wave structure down to here, uh, while this gives me nice hidden bearish divergence, and then up we go. So I think Link is poised to come down to this the bottom of this candle. Let me give you a price: $12 before it makes the next move to the upside. But it's setting up for another move to the upside, I believe. So I'd like to see it come on down and finish this three wave. It doesn't look finished to me. It does not look finished to me. I mean, we have a three wave here, and this just did not come down to a target. I need to see it come down to 1225 to 1225 and wick this area here. So that's what I want to see right here. Okay, so doesn't have to do that, guys. It doesn't have to do what I say it has to do. That's just ideal for me. That's the ideal scenario. Boom, boom, boom. Three waves, and then up we go. Market doesn't have to give us that, but that's what I would like to see. Okay, there's Link. All right. All right. I am now at this point going to take chart requests for any chart you want. I'm going to do them quickly and expeditiously. Any chart you want. Tesla was the first one I remember seeing. So from this point on in the chat, chart requests are on. Don't forget, I respond to If you put a super chat with it, you go to the top of the line. Okay. All right. Tesla is in a sideways correction, guys. Um, it's correcting. Um, okay. Still waiting on target. Haven't hit it yet. Target down here is 1320. 1320 is probably the best target there. It may have front run the target here, and it might be heading up from here. If you get, but I can't be certain of that. Um, so we could get something like this and then down, or we could just continue coming down to that. But I'm watching 1320 as my near-term target for Tesla. Then after that, I'd look for another wave to the upside. What that target is anyone's guess. I mean, at least 23.25 for Tesla. Tesla's probably on the next wave set, looking to head up there. 23.25. Very strong possibility. 2,300 for Tesla, guys. Might be a big move coming. That's the way I'm looking at Tesla. All right, what's next? Ethereum Classic. Let's do it. My target for Ethereum Classic at the end of the day, looking for 947. Could go higher than that, but that's the first target. I want to see that. Looking long. Looking long. I can't say the wave structure and how it's going to get there, but looking here, looking long from here. Not a shabby long from here. I don't know how if it's going to come down here and then go up there or just going up, but not a bad buy from here. Let's go to the 30-minute chart and see what's going on there. Yeah, see, this one came down nicely. This structure sucks. Just everything's sideways. I don't know. I don't like that price action. It looks like it's curving up to the upside. So maybe it's going long from here. All right, let's look at AU, Aussie dollar. Geek boy, thank you, man. I appreciate that, buddy. Let me know if you got a chart you want to see. You're in the front of the line. Ooh. Euro's moving. Okay. Um, 5-wave move complete. Maybe. So maybe that. And down from there. No hidden bearish divergence quite yet. So if this comes up here, it gives us some hidden bearish divergence. That'll be very nice. Yeah, it looks like a completed 5 waves, looking for a 3-way pullback to that region, and then off we go down to the races again. That's the way I would think about it. The only other way I can think about it is that this is 1, 2, all this is 3 here, and this is 4 right here, and now we got to get 5 yet. So that's the only other scenario I'm seeing here. Boom. So yeah, the only other scenario I'm seeing right here, and then you can get 5 waves to the downside. It doesn't look right to me, but that's another possibility. 15-minute chart. Yeah, it's just looking up, looking up. Wait for a 3-way pullback and maybe take it long up to this target. How many pips we got to target? 30. You might just wait through the Asian session, let this thing come up, and then during London and New York session, short it. But I'm biased short, short to the downside. Well, Johnny, man, thank you so much for being that kind, man. You don't have to do that. You're already a subscriber. So, man, that's humbling. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Um, Thank you a lot. Appreciate that. And like I said, Geek Boy, if you've got a chart request, let me know. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I've got. Yeah. Oh, I did Tesla already. Did you? Did you get it? Okay. All right. Okay. Perfect. Did you get all the information you're looking for there for Tesla? I just want to make sure you're taken care of. Thank you. All right. Yeah, Brentley, no problem. Yeah, wait. I'd wait for this pullback to the one-to-one extension, and then wait for you to see some hidden bearish divergence on the maybe 30-minute chart or something like that. You want to see this wave right here surpassing this wave here or this wave here, so that this makes an upper line and this makes a lower line, and that's a nice short. That's a nice short. Okay, let's do American Airlines from Earl. It's on the rebound. It's good. Good for American Airlines. Yeah, it looks like a nice five-wave move here. Right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks to be about finished. I would probably wait for a three-wave something and then long it. I don't know that I would short it, but you do have bearish divergence here. So, wait for a corrective wave to come down and this to come down here. This is the 30-minute chart, so that you get the hidden bullish divergence here, where this is going up and this is going down. Hopefully, you get some hidden bullish divergence in there. So, but yeah, I'd probably just kind of hang on for a couple of weeks here while this thing corrects. It's probably going to come up a little bit more than correct. Um, Wait for that and then long it. Though the price isn't horrible now, you're only $2 off of the price, so not so bad. Not so bad. All right, guys, there is Monday night charts. Sorry I wasn't around last night. We were driving back from Des Moines or Des Moines, Iowa, and we had a great time this weekend. We went to Adventureland and had a bunch of fun with the kids. Man, my middle daughter rode a roller coaster, man, and she finally overcame her fear. She went up on this big thing that shoots you up in the air too, and oh man, she became a real pro. So yeah, no problem, Merle. But we had a good time, and ate at Zombie Burger last night, and that was fun. Zombies all around, and and the burgers were interesting, for sure. Let's see, what else do we do? Yeah, we just drove back home. Got back at about 10 o'clock last night, and I was pretty tired. So, what is Merle the Pearl? What is that? You just joking on MJ is Merle, just so you know. Uh, sorry, Merle James. He's been a friend for over a year now. So anyway, well, there we go. Anybody else got any last requests here before we get out of here? Somebody asked early on to look. What is SXP? Is that something supposed to be funny? Yeah, I could check the DXY. Sure. Let's look at the DXY. All right, DXY. All right. Looks like a flat correction. Possibly. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. It's three waves. Yeah, you know what? I'm inclined to say my only problem here is that this move right here looks like a five-wave move and not a three-wave move. So here's my problem. This is a corrective wave. It doesn't look like three waves. This looks like three waves, but it could be interpreted as five waves. But this is a little three-wave action there, so not sure about that. And then this is looking awful choppy, but looking impulsive nonetheless. We do have triple bearish divergence here on DXY. Best I can see so far is 1, 2, 3. There's 4. This is 5. We might have a fifth wave move yet. Hmm. Yeah, that's tough. That's a tough one. Looks like XRP is coming down, guys. Yeah. Yep. Have to wait and see what she does. Wait and see what she does there. Odd structure. Maybe. Maybe. Hard to tell what she's going to do. Well, hard to tell what she's going to do. Hard to tell. I don't know. I don't know. Haven't hit the one-to-one extension yet. I'd like to see it come up and hit this target. We are at the 786, which it's been hitting lately, so can't say, man. Um, yeah, not sure. All right, guys, there it is tonight. We're all done on all done for tonight. I'm expecting a down wave. Let's see if we get it. I hope we get it. I hope we get it. Y'all have a great night. We'll pick it up. We'll pick it up again with a video tomorrow. And thanks for dropping in. Okay. One of these days we'll get back to a trading night school here. But lately we've been taking a break and we'll pick it back up. But there are plenty of them out there if you guys want to watch them. All right. We'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for stopping in tonight. Have a good one. Bye bye.